This is the Recovering Misogynist Podcast with your host, Young Uncle Phil.
Alright, bet. Welcome. This is another episode of the Recovering Misogynist Podcast, and I have me a guest with the name that goes by the name of. Introduce yourself, sweetheart.
Corporate G, the Stallion.
Corporate G, the Stallion. Can I get the government? Never mind. Okay, gotcha.
Can't be the president.
I bet. So today, we gotta let's see what we're talking about. Okay, I'm 22 years old. I ain't the richest nigga, or what I'm saying, but I ain't broke. But I'm broke in the real world. Let's put it like that. Yeah, we won't do things relatively, but basically, let's talk about the women. Basically, they're looking for their damn near Prince Charming with riches at this age. You know what I mean? You hear it all the time. You know what I'm saying? I'm not dating nobody broke. Taking me out on the expensive dates, man. You ain't blowing no bag on me. I can't be with you. You know what I'm saying? So, we're here to talk about that. So, how you feel about dating a man who ain't necessarily got it financially?
Right now? What else he got going for his life? Is he just broke and that's it? Just broke in 22?
Okay. 22, 21. Let's do that range. I just turned 22, so I'm kind of new to this. Okay. But
he's young, 20s.
He's young 20, early 20s, yeah.
And broke.
Okay.
What else
he can take care of himself.
But what else he got going?
Let's do two sides. We're gonna do. He's in school. That's for one.
Okay.
He's working towards his degree.
Okay. And
preferably a job after college, even though that's far fetched. I understand that's far fetched to get a job, but it's more like that's still a stretch to get a job instantly as soon as you graduate. But
he has a clear vision for his life.
He has an idea. I don't think guys our age, it's kind of hard to get a clear vision because so much.
He had ambition. Period.
He has ambition. He has.
That's some type hard of for y'all to have, anyways.
That's not true.
A lot of.
I don't think that's true. I got
young,
my niggas.
20s.
My niggas got ambition. They got dreams.
The other 98%. So if he has vision, but his pockets is short.
Very short.
Now, what's his intentions? Are we dating?
Okay. He's dating you. Okay. Another thing too. Okay, when you broke, it's kind of hard to put yourself in a position to be like, hey, I'm interested in dating. Because honestly, me, I don't like being involved with anyone when I don't have the finances. Because I actually like to do things and like to show my woman my appreciation. Not necessarily just financially, but it just opens up more opportunities.
Right.
You know what I mean? But yeah, okay. So that's me personally. I don't like being involved with people when I don't have the money. But so in that case, I won't take you seriously, but we will possibly have sex.
Wow.
Yeah. No.
So.
It's free.
Yeah. No, because I think that's y'all big problem. Y'all, in your mind, I can't splurge on you how I want to financially right now because I'm broke. So let's just chill and have sex, keep it casual. But in our mind, we like, oh, he broke in college, I'm broke in college. So how about we just, chill out on the finances, but take time to get to know each other, work towards something. And then when we actually get out of school, start making our money, we can actually splurge on each other. But we didn't already put in the work, which I just would be wanting to keep it casual.
Because it's easier, it's simpler. Because to be in a relationship takes effort. It takes a different type of effort. And I know you should chase the money with your woman, or whatever. But you have to first build that kind of foundation with your woman. That hey, look, because it's hard to build a foundation with a woman because you got to go through her. You got to get her trust, all that stuff like that laid out in front. But before you can kind of be like, hey, look, I'm out doing this. I'm trying to, we might not be able to communicate during this time because I'm actually trying to do some things to kind of.
But when it comes to finances, I feel like a lot of women are more understanding than y'all think. I know a lot of females who are still very traditional, and believe in the traditional gender roles.
Me too.
Like, even though we young and all broke, they still
All
want the
broke,
niggas to
yeah.
pay everything, pay for their gas, pay for their food, pay for their hair, their nails. You know, but them the people who really, I hate to say it, didn't grow up with no daddy, so they just had these
They
high ass expectations that they mama dudes put in their mind.
yeah.
But other women are understanding. Like, if you tell me, if a man tell me, this same man we've been talking about, tell me that I ain't got it right now, I really want to take you to the movies.
I mean, I'm gonna get you to the movies. I mean,
But I'm talking about this other individual, this
I
man
know,
that
I'm
you
saying
put
the same,
online.
but yeah.
Let's talk about this man who he has $13.85 in his account because it's just one of them weeks. I done had way less than $13 in my account through school. You know what I'm saying? And he want to take me to the movies. I got $50 in my account. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't gotta necessarily pay for you, but we can go see this movie. I'll pay for me. You can get your ticket. We both pay a little 12, whatever,
Shit,
and go
no,
see this
no.
movie.
Nah, we paying $5 because we get a discount at Cinemark. So
Oh.
I'm in it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying like me, I'm a like, man, look, I'm a any means necessary type person. Like if I say we're going to these movies, we're going like if I say I'm gonna do something, like there's a way. I've always been kind of like the, you know, like a rebel growing up with it. So I'm gonna find a way. I'm gonna make a way. Like so I'm looking for discounts. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But you know, niggas, like I said, that's that 2%. The other 98 don't give a fuck.
they don't care. They just gonna if they can't, they not gonna do it.
You trying to go see a movie with me, and then I promise you, niggas so sleep. Like you said, the people who keep it casual. This one guy was trying to keep it casual. Did not communicate that with me. I'm thinking we dating. We go to Torchy's, and
Torch is expensive.
Torchy's is expensive. But we stand, you know how you stand in line and you like wait to get called up, and she was like, "Oh, I can help the next one." I'm like, "You ready?" He like, "Yeah," and he like just standing there. So I'm like, "Okay." So I go up there, I order what I want. She like, "Anything else?" I was like, "Yeah." I turn around, this nigga still standing in line.
Oh
I said, "You know what? I'm gonna get my taco to go."
damn. See, I wouldn't. I'm making that clear before we get in there. You know
But
what
see,
I'm saying?
that's what I'm saying. Like, I promise you, I would have been so understanding. Like, yeah, we went to Torches, we paid separate, cool. But you want to play it off and act like nigga, no,
Yeah,
fuck
like,
you.
it's-
I'm finna get my taco to go.
Yeah, like,
and I'm gonna
yeah.
take some tacos to my other nigga. How about that?
Yeah, I'm behind that. I understand it, but I'm making it clear before like we get in. Hey, look, see, I'm
2%.
saying, but I'm not even making. Like we gonna laugh about it. No, we gonna laugh about it. I'm gonna be real. Like, look, see, I'm quick to be like, Torch is expensive, man. Like, let's go to Taco Bell.
They ain't got the fried avocado taco.
I mean, you a vegan, that's different, but you know what I'm saying, normal people, we gonna go to Taco Bell. We're gonna ball out Taco Bell. You get what you need. You know what I'm saying? Hit that dollar menu. Ball out on that dollar menu because I like to ball on dollar menu because like I'm a real minimalistic person. Like I'm not fancy. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like uptight or anything.
But see, if you back
But
to the dating, you know, in college or whatever, if you think you minimalist or whatever,
Minimalistic.
you minimalistic.
Thick. You got it.
Minimalistic,
There you go.
and you like the dollar menu at Taco Bell. How you know she don't like the dollar menu at Taco Bell?
Oh, we gonna ask. Like I'm gonna tell her. Like if she be like I get the energy. I know it. I feed up energy. I like that shit. I can kind of like I can read a woman or I can read people. I can read a room and kind of get an understanding of like who I'm dealing with. So it's like if I be like, oh yeah, I forget this. I mean, dollar menu. What's gonna be hidden? I'm like, oh that shit. Who you telling? You know what I'm saying? And then like I get like, oh, we're on the same page, man.
Oh.
Let's go ball out. You know what I'm saying? You know, get you a drink too. That ain't no dollar menu. You know what I'm saying? You paying full price for a drink, so we gonna do that. But yeah, like another thing too. Like I feel like dating in college, like we in school, like so, like basically I ain't saying this. Don't be ungrateful. Like I'm taking time out that I could be using towards something else to kind of like spend some time with you outside of the school environment, basically.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And like for us, the situation I'm in, like the school I go to, the next nice city over is like almost an hour away, 45 minutes away. So it's like I ain't spending money on gas to kind of like to find a good time for us. You know what I'm saying? Like so you kind of put some effort in for that. So like I'm doing that, and then you want me, you kind of like expect me to pay top dollar for the experience too. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, you know, it's a lot.
I understand.
I've never.
So what
been,
do you,
oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
what do you think? Like, I don't know. How could a female, you know, reassure you that I'm having a great time even though you broke?
Oh, I can tell if a woman likes me though, so I kind of like. It's just you feel it, like you just kind of like understand. But like to me, sometimes our ego can kind of get in the way. Be like, damn man, this woman like she at least got my bum because I ain't got it like I need to have it. You know what I'm saying? Because I know the feeling. Like I know what it feels like. Because like.
But I mean, because I know a lot of niggas. I was in this situation. This person seeing how my friends' boyfriends
Just balling out on her.
Balling out on them.
Shit, I'll be.
You know, like we go out to eat, we go to dinner, we go to brunch the next day, we go out that night. You know, all of this stuff, and he just like, bro, I can't do that for you.
Can't catch up.
And
like,
to the point where he didn't want to do it. Like he didn't want to be in that situation.
Yeah. But so was he?
But how
just,
can I make you? How can a female make that person feel like I'm having a good time even though I'm swiping my card, and they not?
Man, look, ego wise, look, either he blowing that back out later like it ain't shit. Like, 'cause you know, like niggas ain't got money, they gonna fuck.
Moms have the best.
I'm telling you, when you broke, you fuck different. Like
that's all you got to offer.
Man, look, you can do some things with some like your sex on point. You can finesse some situations and get out some shit because that's all you got to offer, and it's free. Like you just practice on it. You know what I'm saying? Like
free.
So if I'm confident enough that hey, look, she know I got it because she gonna get it later. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think, but that's just me. That's just me being a nigga. But honestly, let's be real. You just kind of like, if I'm with a woman and she's making me feel that way, that means that she's a good girl that I kind of want to keep around. You know what I mean? So you kind of reassure that later down the line that I'm gonna take care of us later. You know what I'm saying?
Like, okay, there is. But see, I think that's what be missing a lot of times. You never get that affirmation. You could be a down ass bitch for months, for years, and that nigga have never fixed his mouth to say I'm gonna take care of us when I get on my feet. It'll just be like this is just our understanding. So I think that's when it gets old for a female. Yeah. If a female knows, like, if all of this work I'm putting in now is gonna get like
an investment.
It's an investment. Like the same way with y'all, that time and energy y'all put into this mileage and all of that. You know, at some point I'm gonna take care of your kids in the long run. You know what I'm saying?
But then again, like that's.
But for us, it just be like, is this ever gonna come back on me?
Yeah.
You know.
That's why niggas that got money move a little different because they know that like. If it ain't nothing to them, it seems like so much to somebody else. They're like, hey, this ain't really nothing to me. Like, I'm blowing money on you, and you return the favors to me in certain type of ways, but the exchange is not the same. I'm just saying when you got money, niggas trick different. Like, niggas that got it different. Like, flying you out, you having a great weekend with him, he losing he ain't losing no sleep over. He just fucking, you know what I'm saying?
But sometimes they don't even, like, a man with money, I get flued out by a man with money. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather a nigga who really spent his last 15 on my Megabus ticket for me to come see him. You know what I'm saying?
It means more. You're right. It means more. But I'm just saying, like, in a grand scheme of things, you know what I'm saying? Like, girl, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga talk about flying you to Paris, you know what I'm saying? You're not finna turn that down. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right.
That's what I'm saying. So, like,
but what niggas is these? Point them out.
Look, they out there. Look, I'm telling you, they out there. Niggas with money, because they niggas with money different. I've seen it. I know a girl, and she ain't flew out to Paris, but she got flew out to Toronto.
Close enough.
Okay, Toronto and Paris.
Look where I'm at.
Okay, look. I'm from. Look where I'm from. Like, and look where I'm at. Like, I'm happy to be here. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a grateful nigga. But yeah, she got flew out to Toronto. All she did was they actually spent time together. She saw some of the sites or whatever. Like. He gave her a budget. You know what I'm saying? He gave her like a $2,000 budget, whatever. So she went to go see some of the sites. She went shopping. All she had to do was come through later on to meet some of his friends, whatever.
This not a sugar daddy situation?
No, it's like he was a
NFL?
No, he wasn't an athlete or a rapper. He just had money. He was good in profession. He wasn't like old. He was maybe like 28, 29ish, but he had money.
How old was she?
She was 20. 20. Yeah. So,
well, yeah. I mean, also, you know, we also talking about what you just said. We talking about the 21, 22 age. Yeah, and y'all still selfish right now. Y'all not thinking about settling down. A 28-year-old is thinking about like, damn.
But he not.
I'm
he wasn't trying to settle
and I
down.
got this money,
but
and I ain't got no female here with me.
Exactly. He was just basically setting up a play for like I'm telling you. Like, I remember seeing someone like niggas like Instagram just like a menu for rich niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? They scroll through their timeline to see what bitch they gonna bring through the weekend. You know what I'm saying? That's somebody. It puts it in perspective for me, basically.
But still,
You know what I'm
what
saying?
21, 22-year-old,
Yeah, we ain't
you
got
know, that actually didn't, like, is not on a fast route, who's actually, like, you know, in school and stuff to ensure a career later on,
Yeah.
can't afford to.
But then
fly
again,
bitch out.
y'all get mad. Well, women kind of look at niggas different because they not ready to settle down this age. You know what I mean?
It's not. I think my frustration comes in when it's, of course, like, I don't want to get married tomorrow. Like, we're too young.
That's what
But
sometimes
my
they will make it
frustration-
seem like.
My frustration comes in when niggas act like they can't even see a possibility of ever settling down. Niggas forget, like,
Yeah.
your actions now are going to determine what you do later on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This guy who was pursuing me heavily, I just straight up asked him, "Am I your wife?" He like, "How am I supposed to know that? We too young." I said, "Well, stop pursuing me because you would know." You know what I'm saying?
You don't know.
You would know.
You don't know. You see potential.
would know.
You living off potential. I promise. Like I've been with some amazing women that I'm just like, you do a lot. You treat me well. You look out for me.
Right.
You look nice. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like women. Okay, I'm putting it in women's perspective. Like women overlook the great guy all the time
True.
for a good time.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's kind of like that.
But when you're so lucky that a good guy comes with a good time and it's a good girl and it's just a good ass situation, if you can't possibly see that turning into something 8 years down the line,
do.
even if it's
You
not
see,
right
you
now.
see it, but like it's just like I can see that. I'm saying, but like I'm talking about the majority of niggas. I'm just saying like because that's rare. Like that's
What's rare?
that
good
scenario.
situation?
That scenario you just put together.
Yeah, it ain't that rare.
Well, then why?
I think
then,
we overlook
then if you
it.
feel like it's not rare, then it'll come again.
No, it's not the same connection. When you say rare, I'm talking about people like I think it happens a lot for different people. I don't think it happens a lot for the same person. Does that make sense? I could find the love of my life tomorrow and we could break up next week and that might not ever happen for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like I think people, I don't know. I don't have to
You think love finds a way type shit, or like
for different people. Like I don't know how to explain that. If you find in my mind, once you found the love of your life, that's the love of your life. If it don't work out, that's just it. That's all you got. You know what I'm saying?
You get one chance.
If you get one, I don't think everybody has.
That's
I feel like your
tough.
soulmate can come in the form of your best friend. You know what I'm saying? Or like
Okay, yeah.
it's something like that. But anyways, if you find the love of your life,
Man,
and you so happen
that's tough.
to be like that's your husband, XYZ, and it don't work out, I don't think necessarily it's gonna happen for you. That was just it.
That's tough. It's like I never thought of love in that way. I thought like, look, I'm gonna lock down the best woman that I can find that makes me feel good and does the right things for me, and we can have a great time together.
But see
for a long
that's
time.
like the whole, Notebook plot. Like on the Notebook, the mama was in love with. She wasn't in love with her
Notebook,
husband. She loved the husband. That he took care of her.
That's
He
was
provided for her. She grew. You can grow to love somebody. You
can.
can grow to love your spouse. But you gonna always remember that one person that you was in love with that just got away. And I don't know how to explain this, but I think that you could be in love with somebody and feel wholeheartedly that that's your soulmate, the love of your life, and they don't feel the same.
So it's like a
And
one-way type thing.
it's a one way. And I also think those just be missed opportunities. I think that could be your soulmate, but it's not reciprocated, and you just miss out. Does that
That's
make
a lot of
sense?
scenarios that I can't even wrap my head around. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, like, look, man. But then again, don't you see how much of the emotional toll that can take on you, though?
Yeah.
If you're thinking of it that way all the time.
Yeah.
So won't you think it's best to be like a little hoe for the rest of my life?
You can be. That's the
But-
thing, though. You can be a hoe. Be a hoe. You know what I'm saying? But once you start dealing with somebody and you can see that going somewhere, niggas be clinging to the thought so hard, like, I want to be single. But it's just like, but you sitting and talking to a good person that you could literally see your life planning out with, but you want to be single, you want to be a hoe. Like,
It's less emotionally taxing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas don't like being emotional. Like, look.
bro, but when you being a hoe, like, your emotions are everywhere because you still
But
alone
they're
every
vague.
night.
It's more like it's surface level. You know what I mean?
Please.
You don't.
You alone every night thinking about all the bitches
not.
you let go.
No, you're not. Oh, okay. Oh, right. Okay. Oh, shit. Damn. Okay. All the bitches you let
I'm
go.
trying to say these bitches
I'm
be
saying,
sad. They
but-
find their outlets, they smoke or they drink or they find
Work
all
out.
of these other outlets, work out. You know, all these outlets to distract their mind from what they missing. But at the end of the day, they get to say, I'm single, I got hoes, I can call up all of these bitches. But what happened when you calling these bitches, texting all these bitches, and everybody with their nigga that night? Now what you gonna do? You gonna
Find a new one.
please,
Meet your meat.
please? Well, yeah, that's gonna happen.
Meet your meat. Yeah, you gonna meet your meat. But I think that that's at that point it's more like I think when niggas I know when personally if I get to a space like that it's more like hey look it's time to like settle down, be more introspective, and kind of like work on yourself because like I feel like the better you attracts better type shit. So I feel like let me settle down, let me figure out, let me get deep into myself and feel like hey look what am I missing? Not necessarily missing. I'm like what I'm actually going through to kind of like fix the way I'm feeling.
That's a maturity thing though, because a lot of people.
Some people don't know how to do it.
Yeah,
right.
a lot of people
they
would
hide
just
away.
be. Who else like can I fuck up since I'm
Shit,
done with
man,
these
look,
ones?
what I was there like going through them just cause I didn't want to be I didn't want to be alone like so like
Exactly.
I knew I could make these women feel some type of way that make me feel some type of way and like my ego was on fucking sky high type shit so I'm just going through just. I got this, man. Look, I was like, you had fun. My thing was favorite thing was like, you had fun. Then you know what I'm saying? Like, we gonna have a great time. But
I seen you tweet that.
don't watch my tweets.
Young girl could feel.
Man, well, like we had a great time. She was like, man, Paul, you the work. Like I was like, I think I tweeted. I was like, I see these women out here having terrible experiences with men, and I'm right here.
Right.
And the girl commented, she's like, you were the worst experience a woman could ever have. I was like,
But did you die?
but did you die? Like, you know what I'm saying? And she still, to this day, like, she'll still, like, hit me up and be like, I miss you, or something like that. It's like, you gonna miss that great time. It was a great time. We had a good time.
Y'all are terrible, terrible people.
But, like, man, that is not, it was like, man, because you feel like, as a guy, you just feel like, hey, look, I could just, it's really, you just sucking energy out of people. You know what I mean?
And I guess they just like, fuels y'all. It just gives you just the power to go on to the next bitch or something. Like, I don't know what the fuck y'all get from this. Because
it's just an escape.
We just be, I promise you, when we go through our what you call it?
Whole phase.
No, introspective phase. When we just really get into like, know ourselves and like getting good with God, working out, skin be clear, ass be
Fuck boy
fat.
free.
Huh?
Fuck
Boy
boy
free, ass be fat. You might have that one person that dick you down on the regular. You just be in a good mind space. And then here comes running along, little ugly boy that you ain't really stunning. He start getting your attention. Take all you smiling, spending money on you, just distracting you from all this. You done gain weight, your skin bumping up, but it's a good time. You having a great time. And this nigga you find out he just needed his juice. He just needed to recharge from himself, and you just left just out there.
You
just
done for.
Trying to start over.
Trying to figure out where you went wrong too.
The cycle starts all over.
With a new bitch. He just going through life, and I
But
ain't gonna lie.
like, think about how many females you messing up when y'all be going through those little, whatever the hell y'all doing.
At the time, you get old. Like when you kind of think about it back when it's like, I try to do collateral damage by kind of like keeping in touch with them, if that makes sense. But it's like,
I remember, and that's what's sad. I have matured enough to block people because you're not gonna have access to me. You know what I'm saying? You chose that this is what you're gonna do. I'm not gonna give you access to me, and so that's emotional abuse right there. The fact that you still hit these,
it's toxic.
Yeah, that's really toxic. That's not a solution. Like, I'm gonna still hit you up right when I get off your mind. Right when you finally over me, I'm gonna text you and say what you doing. Man. You know what I'm saying? No, blocked, because I'm not gonna keep doing that, and I'm gonna act like we could have had a great time. I'm gonna remember that great time, and then that's it. We don't have to keep in contact for that.
Some women still stupid enough to fall back in that trap.
I know. That's sad. Me and God are too good for that.
Well, but look, okay, we talk about me as a recovering misogynist.
Are you recovering?
Yes, I think I've done a lot of work to kind of like get better as a man, as far as how I treat women. Okay. Cause like, yeah, I would do that like for a long time. Like, I got an ex. She would pray for me about like, you know what I'm saying, like, I hope you really get better because you were terrible. Like, you suck.
Oh my god.
Like, yeah, and cause like, you know what I'm saying, like, you just, like, I'm thinking like, you don't mean that, you just feeling some type of way, cause like, how do I make you feel this way from like a long period of time to like you ain't shit, like, you know what I'm saying, you suck, you're a terrible person, like, oh, I wasn't that terrible, you decided to be with my ass, you know what I'm saying, so, but like, and then I kind of seen like, okay, maybe, look, I ain't the bee's knees all the goddamn time, you know what I mean, so I was like, okay, look, so like, I'm, you know, we just kind of like work better. I think my thing was being more honest and like really vulnerable with my intentions with women. So yeah, I think I still have stuff to work on. Like, I know, like, boundaries. How the hell we was talking about money? And
It's okay.
We're
gonna bring it back in a second.
But yeah, you know, I think it's more about being like, you know, vulnerable, honest, and kind of like, you know, just kind of like setting boundaries. That's one thing. Like that B word. That's a strong B word for me. Boundaries. You call me a bitch. Just don't. No, I'm joking. Don't call me a fucking bitch. I wish you would.
So you just don't know boundaries?
I ain't say I don't know. I'm more. You know, you understand it and you kind of learn more about it.
But I just don't understand how you can you fix your mouth to say that. Excuse me, I'm not coming for you. But how can you fix your mouth to say that you become more honest and vulnerable? And, you know, because with that means that you are communicating more. And
okay,
communicating
we
more.
Say communicate. We just said vulnerable and honest. I feel
how
like
can you be vulnerable? You can be vulnerable and honest in your room in a corner.
You can feed lies, though. I used to feed lies.
So you just saying less.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You work. I said recovering.
I think well, you know, your next steps in your recovery should be working on your communication. And with communication comes boundaries, because the more you communicate, the more you are open to tell. Like, I don't like that. We're not gonna do that. Fix it or deceive.
All right, printer. All right, you do that. But yeah, like yeah, just bring it back to this money.
Yeah, bring it back to money. So with setting boundaries with money, that's the same thing with a conversation you could just have. Like, I ain't got it like that. I really like you. And I'm going to have it like that at this point, and I'm going to take care of you whenever this happens. We could communicate.
I love that, because like, I do want to be in a place where like this woman like really stuck with me, like doing like the shit.
You know, niggas. Oh,
I know,
niggas love.
but I know,
she used to sleep on the floor with me.
We used to fucking eat bugs.
She used to drive me around. She used to hit licks. Like, niggas love a struggle story. Like, bro, can we just be good? Like,
man, I was talking about that with my homegirl Kelly, whatever. Like, we was like, I was like, I ain't say I don't want a struggle story. Struggle story sounds amazing though. Black people gotta have a struggle story. We still refer back to slavery as our struggle story. You know what I'm saying?
That's a struggle.
But
that's another topic.
You're right. But I'm saying, like, it seems like all of our success has to come from a struggle. People hate when you had it your whole life. Yeah,
I mean, but and that's not even.
Like, how
that's not to please the white community. That's to please our own community. We can't stand. You know what I'm saying? When we see somebody like, oh, of course they made it because they came from a good neighborhood.
But
you know what I'm saying?
That. Like, they hate, like, he had it great his whole life. You know what I'm saying? People hate that. Like, why?
But that's to please our own community, because we can't stand it, because in our minds, just like, I had to work for this and you just was fed it. But I mean, that's the main problem in like our. In our society, but that's a whole different conversation. But it's one of our main problems that we can't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like, even as far as relationship though, like, people like you. So you've been in a happy relationship since y'all met. Like, ain't no fun in that. You know what I'm saying? People love a story. That's why people love a story. Like,
but who are we pleasing? The people or like each other? Well, you can be happy from day one. I mean, of course you're gonna have you gonna have some downfall. Yeah, but we ain't gotta go sleep on the floor just to say we came up out the mud.
Yeah, we gotta. Yeah, but you know, that sounds amazing. People, like, we live in social media area, so like, the more outrageous the struggle, the more likes and engagement from people who don't know.
And honestly, I think social media can feed into this conversation too, because we see, you know, we'll see a nigga somewhere at like SFA take his girl out. Stephen F. Austin. So we'll see somebody at another college taking a other college student out to some fancy ass restaurant doing XYZ and we looking at our bum ass nigga who ain't got, you know, nothing going for him. Like, where my dinner? Where, you know, where my roof crease? Like, what we doing tonight?
Yeah, we eat noodles tonight.
Noodles again? You know what I'm saying? So
we're gonna put some sauce and different season on it.
So social media be feeding into all of that, because like, we have all these unrealistic expectations just because of what we seen on our timeline.
That's true. You're right, but I don't fit into that though. Like, I like to come up. Like, I like the struggle. I ain't saying I like the struggle, but I like the work that comes from like I like the feeling of working towards something and getting there. If that makes sense. But I like the grind. Like, I ain't trying to be like one of them corny niggas who ride the grind. You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't ride the grind niggas, but like. I like to work and see the outcome of my hard work. I like the process of like.
But you can do that. And but the thing is, you don't have to start, at the bottom to grow.
Yeah, that's true.
You can start where you at. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, that's the same thing with like relationships. Like, you don't have to take somebody through financial hell. A lot of people.
Financial hell? I'm not going financial hell with no woman. That's dead.
Well, like, I've heard of like, especially this newer generation, like they don't. I'm not paying for nothing until I see, that she actually wanna. I don't know what niggas be in there.
Nah, I think okay, I can see that, but like okay, my thing was when I would do was we would hang out first. Like I would like to get to know.
See, it's just like, are you worth me paying?
No, but I would never say you worth me. I ain't got it. I don't have it, so we're not doing shit no way. Like, but the thing was, I would be creative. Like. I got a truck that had a TV in it, so I thought it was gonna be really special for me to kind of like let's pop into one of my favorite movies and let's watch in the back of my truck. I'm gonna let the seats down. We're gonna like bring some sheets and covers and blankets and stuff.
I mean, that shit is cute. We love that shit.
But like, it didn't work out like I thought it was. But I'm saying like, nigga, let me say what else I did. Like I went to Chick-fil-A. You know what I'm saying? I put my little flex money. We finna eat this. We finna eat good. We finna eat Chick-fil-A together. You know what I'm saying? And I'll put some popcorn, cheap ass popcorn. We're gonna have some movie night in my truck. I told her about that. She really appreciated the idea though. Like it didn't go as I planned because I couldn't get a seat down for some reason. But fuck it. We just laid back there, listen to music, but this is my truck. Like, but it was like, man, like I kind of went out my way to kind of like try to make a good experience with no money, basically, because like I'm in college, I play like I'm in school, and I go to school and I play football, so like we have no time for nothing. Like I can't make no money. I used to wait for my refund check, but most of my refund check came back to the house to help pay for some stuff at home and my brother's school too, so I'll probably pocket maybe like $500-$600, and that would have to last me for the rest of the semester. But me being the finesse that I am, I would flip that into something else. You know what I'm saying? I used to do little side hustles on the side, make a little money, whatever. But that's different. But yeah, we be broke out here. So like, and another thing too, I'm really cheap. So me spending money on a woman, just know that I really fuck with you, and I'm taking that an investment to kind of like. It's not like I'm valuing you based on how much money I spend on you, but it's more like I'm doing what I can because I'm with you type thing. But yeah, like I can understand both sides though, because I know what it's like to be a nigga too.
So let's take a detour real quick. I mean, we've already detoured a lot, but
that's fine. We're gonna talk on this bitch.
How do what's the man's perspective in this situation where it's just like, I'm with you, I'm broke, but bitch, you broke too.
We broke. Fuck you.
But I mean, y'all don't have no. How do y'all?
I know like that's sexy to me. If I can make money, I think my goal is if I can make money with my woman, that's the sexiest thing ever. Like that's one of the things where it's like, yo, we belong together because we can do this thing. We can take over. I feel like we can take over the world. We can make some money together. You know what I mean?
But what if she don't have that ambition?
It's hard. It's hard for me because like you won't understand why I do the things I do sometimes. Because some women, women like to put the thing on men not having ambition. Some women don't have ambition either. But some women need to do. They got like some people, like some women have ambition, and some people put their worth in their bodies. And I mean, in this day and age, you can actually do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And
come out okay. But I do like ambitious women. Like I feel like that's a good quality for me. I like women that I like this shit, but you know what I'm saying? Like some women aren't ambitious. Like I know women that will wait for a nigga, or you know what I'm saying? Like just wait on something to come save her or something like that. Like I don't like, what's it called? Fucking Captain Save a Hoe or whatever, something like that. I don't like women like that. They look for Prince Charming every fucking time they get a chance. But like if we broke together and you cool with staying broke, be broke over there by yourself because I don't want that energy around me. Like, right? You know what I'm saying? Like that's the bad energy.
So y'all don't feel some type of way, you know. It, like with the girl, like we both in school together and we both ain't working or something. Say we, you know, 2 student athletes, how about that? And dating. 2 student athletes dating in school, and but she expecting
A baby?
no, like
Oh.
nigga, let me finish.
Oh, goddamn.
She's
like, shit.
expecting you to feed her, take her out sometime.
Girl,
you
we
know
gonna
what
hit the
I'm saying?
calf together. Fuck you doing? What you mean eat now? We gonna eat this calf that our scholarships pay
Could you
for.
see that working though? Like how do you set boundaries in that situation?
What you
Just
mean
like,
as far as her wanting stuff like that? What's
why you don't buy me this? Why we don't go here? Look at them. We da da da. You know, being a female.
you focus on the wrong shit? You got a game Friday. Like,
Oh my
you
gosh.
tripping? Like go ball out. You know what I'm
Well, we
saying?
won our game. You ain't gonna.
We
So and so boyfriend got her
okay.
some flowers.
Oh, that's different. Flowers cheap. I can use some flowers. We can go. Look, I'm telling you, niggas don't make it way. Like I know.
Some
Okay.
niggas don't make it work.
Niggas-
Flowers cheap.
No,
I
it's
ain't
not.
ever
You
got
can go
flowers.
find some flowers. You can go pick some flowers.
Literally, but that's a trait. You keep talking about these good nigga traits. Think about all the
I'm a
98%.
good nigga now. I'm gonna take that and write on my wall.
Please, you think like a good nigga. Think about the other 98%. You know what I'm saying? Flowers cheap.
You gonna make it.
Flowers are literally outside.
You can go pick a flower. You can do some
And
cute
I'm
shit.
a good female. I ain't never got no flowers. That mean these niggas don't give if I got flowers or not.
I'm realizing that too. I think the more I try to realize like that, just simple, the basic, the bare minimum. Not even say bare minimum, but like effort goes so far. Effort and time.
Literally.
Women love effort and time. It don't
'Cause,
got it like.
man.
And then, but you rather that little money on top.
It's
With some
over.
good sex too.
Man.
Man, that bitch in the palm of your hand. like,
She gonna propose.
man, look, I'm telling you, that bitch gonna drop on her knee. I'm telling you. But I'm just saying, like effort, time, sprinkle a little money on there. You throw a whole bunch on that bitch, like Mrs. Dash or some shit, and then drop some dick on her, some good dick on her. Just like, goddamn, she gonna look in your eyes every time. She can
Ambition.
man, just.
You gotta have ambition.
But
Because you can
look,
have.
but I'm saying like,
you
I'm
can
talking like
have-
that's the money though. Like that money came from that ambition. You know what I'm saying?
You could have a good ass. I know plenty of niggas who work good ass warehouse jobs, who plan to work at that warehouse.
Okay, then that's different. You gotta
Forever.
buy your own warehouse or like.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of people don't have that ambition, like, oh, I'm going to
Do
work
better.
up to management, or
Yeah.
I'm going to franchise.
That's a-
or
but
I'm
that's
gonna,
like- that's a
a lot of people
mentality.
just like, I make buku money right now.
That's
we
I'm good with that.
good.
I'm good with
I'm
but,
gonna take. I can take
but
care
then
of
again, you
you.
gotta realize, like, okay, like you said, the majorities are cool with being employees. Like that ambition to be a boss. Everybody can't be the boss. Somebody gotta work. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't be the boss. Like, cause look, if you gotta have a mindset to be boss. Like, boss is not. It's not a glamorous thing when you actually get in a position like that. Like, you dealing with other people. You dealing with people money.
But it can still be a mindset because, like, I mean, you know, you can clock in, clock out every day for somebody, but you still got ambition enough to start your own side hustle or
I understand
to
it.
be taking, like, you know, full advantage of your hobbies or something.
Exactly. That you take your time is your biggest asset when you broke. Like that's all the currency you have at the time. So you make the best. Try to make the best of it. But people don't have that mindset. People are just trying to make it through most times. Like you know what I mean? Like I'm gonna smoke this. I'm on work, man. I'm free. I got paid today. All my bills are paid. I can blow this money the way I want to. I can get high. I can drink. I can fuck some bitches. You know what I'm saying? I can buy this belt that give me some bitches. You know what I'm saying? I can buy some shoes that's gonna make bitches love me. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, so you said just now, you said I can smoke this when you get out of work. So it reminded me of when you're dealing with somebody who is broke. Let's say that's not in college, and almost broke by choice. Give you a specific example: dating a bum who worked in restaurants, like was a server. And he would have money. He made buku money, like just serving, bartending, and all of that. But he's smoking drunk. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's their coping. They like once you got an addiction or a coping mechanism, you gonna stick to that. Like that's embedded
But
in
see,
you. That's
stuff
a
like
bill
that-
at that point.
stuff like that is just like,
You gotta get them. But
how can you date somebody like that? Like
I'm
I
saying,
think,
but like I think you
even
gotta
if
get
they
to
are young,
you
know
gotta
what
get to
I'm
the
saying?
root of that though. Like that's not like a thing you just quit. You know what I'm saying? It's deeper than just
But
that.
I mean,
addiction.
outside, okay. Okay, not even like addiction, just people who mismanaged money, broke by choice
I hate
people
mismanaging money.
who like really don't have no ambition. Like, how can you how can you date somebody like that?
Don't like that's don't I don't believe in that. Like I judge people by the way they handle their time and their money sometimes. And I know it's bad, but it's just how I see things. Cause I'm a calculated ass person. Like like I'm calculating the miles it takes me to come see your ass, like how much gas I'm putting in my truck just to drive up the street. Like I'm dialing it down to the dime. Like we gonna see how much money I'm spending or how much money I'm making. Like what's some return on investment for me doing this activity basically. But most people don't think like that. Like that's just like most people don't think like that. So they gonna do what they gotta do day to day to get where they need to go day to day. They long term doesn't matter. They just trying to get by basically.
But side note, what does thinking like that get you? Calculating like, oh, I didn't put $3,000 into your ass.
No. Okay.
Where does that get you?
With somebody, I feel like if I'm doing it for someone else, it's just different. When I'm doing it for someone else, it's not. I don't think about it. It's gone now. Like I've done it. That's like we just going. It's more like it's like an investment, but it's more like let's just hope and pray that I get this back. Not even like, not in like a commanding type expectation type way. It's just like let's just see where this takes me. I'm okay with taking this loss basically because it's an investment. Like you know what I'm saying. Like if I'm dating you and we going out to eat, I'm not doing that to put a down payment on your energy and time. I'm doing that for the experience of me and you being together. That's how I'm doing that.
Okay.
Does that sound good?
Man, Hallmark ass answer.
You know what I'm saying? Hire me, Hallmark.
Please.
Sponsor me, Hallmark.
Please. So, do you think, kind of tapping back into that like whole soulmate conversation we had for a
That
second?
shit deep, man.
Yeah, they got way too deep for no reason.
No,
but
I'm
do you
with
think like with this whole little dating in college thing, where most of the time it don't work out because just other circumstances that you can't control? Do you think it's a good idea to try and date in college? So I think our generation is just completely different. People used to go to school, especially white women, but used to go to school to find a husband. Period. You know what I'm saying?
Cause you feel like you're around a whole bunch of professional individuals that like going somewhere in life.
Yeah, and so I mean, like even at like the school, I went to HBU. Even at HBU, earn like the tour to get you to actually come to their school. They be like, plenty people find their husbands here. This is where they have the wedding. If you walk across this bridge with your boyfriend or girlfriend, y'all should get married.
See, it's just like that's an emotional selling tactic. That's how you get people to get in school. Like, because like it's like a dream you sell people. But
I'm saying, we don't live in that time no more. At least our culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't go to school to find a husband. If it happens, it happens. But do you think like
you go to school to be a hoe now? Do
you think we like waste time actually trying to pursue these people?
I don't think you're supposed to like actively pursue a soulmate.
Not even okay, no, right.
Yeah.
But how would you know? You don't know.
You don't know. You just kind of find it. You know what I'm saying?
But should you even entertain? Like, okay, should you anything else besides be a hoe in college?
You gonna come across?
Should you date?
I'm saying, but you gonna come across somebody you like somebody gonna treat you some type of way. That like when women talk about being hoes, it's just like, hey nigga, I want to fuck you, so let's fuck, so we fuck.
Oh my gosh, no, we don't.
That's what I'm saying.
Being a hoe just mean having a good time.
Okay, but I'm just saying, like
with multiple people.
But you have a conversation with these people. You kind of get a feeling on who they are as a person. Right. So you know what I'm saying. You get to know kind of like how they move and like if you enjoy their presence or not.
So you're saying it's inevitable. You can't stop.
I think if you like somebody, you like somebody.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
in college. But,
in college, yeah. In college.
I just feel like that's
just such horny motherfuckers on this campus trying to pass and figure out how the fuck we're going to pay these loans.
I would rather, sometimes in my mind, it's like I would rather leave you alone now and then try and later. Come back when we got it together.
See, that's how I felt in high school. And then I got to college. It's like, okay. You know, same cycle, and then we're going to wait till I'm finally free. Now I'm thinking about grad school, so what I do now?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then next thing you look up, you seeing this motherfucker
married
in Kroger with her husband and
with kids on
L5 with your kids. So
okay, wait, I'm on fucking I'm probably in there buying sushi for like a TV dinner at the crib by myself.
With your kids.
By myself.
Divorced.
By myself, single the whole time. Lonely.
I hope not. That's sad.
You don't think I'll be single? I
think you're gonna be 45 and single?
Okay, damn, 45?
That's how old we talking.
Oh god, oh, I hope not. I don't think so.
How long in your human ass mind? When I say human ass, I have a theory. It's not a theory. It's everybody knows. If you're a Christian, you know that we don't have control over any of this. This is already, I don't believe in predestination at the same time. It's confusing. We have free will. We have choices, but
we don't. It's not.
It's already done.
Yeah, like,
whatever it is already done.
I think of it like a movie reel. Like,
yeah,
you just living through.
But it's 2 movie reels with every choice.
Oh yeah. Like,
you know what I'm saying? With every choice,
yeah, you pick
this
shit
can play out completely differently.
I think it was a game like that. You kind of like once you went down this road, like smack in the face. You go down this road. It's like I know it's like a philosophy thing. Like when people do these experiments with like rats and stuff. You go on this road, you get smacked or some shit. You go on this road, you get a piece of cheese. You know what I mean? It's kind of like that. You get the cheese enough, you full.
Yeah.
But you get smacked enough, you hurting. You know what I mean?
No. Anyway, so
but like,
in your human mind, with all of that being said, when do you think you'll be settled? Or
okay,
since you said 45 is just too damn long to be single.
I think I'm a great guy. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm amazing.
That's not my question.
So I whenever I feel like it, honestly, not whenever I feel like it, but like me personally, when I want to, or you asking when I want to.
In your mind, what age, without all of that shit, what age do you think you settling?
I don't like the word settling, first of all. I hate that word. When people say
do you think
down,
you're not going to be single for the last time? Shit.
I want to say 28. I'm 22.
That's a very average answer.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Nah, you got shade. Throw it. Nah, okay. I think 26 to be early. I like that shit. You don't understand. I'm a nigga that like that shit. Like, I like love and like emotions and like all that soft shit. I love that shit, man. I live for that. You know what I'm saying? That shit make me feel good inside. Like making a woman feel like, goddamn, like I made her feel like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, she coming home with me. You know what I'm saying? Like it might be a little ego thing, but it's just I like that shit. But
so why so late?
That's late. 26.
It's not late, but if you making these women feel like that left and right, why you not already married now?
Because I can't afford it.
All right.
And I got dream. And see, it's 2 sides of me. Cause like you gotta shut that side of you down to get your money right. And I'm trying to get my money right now. But if I find like I'm saying like that's why I say you gotta set a foundation. If you are going to look for a woman, you gotta set that foundation. Like, hey, look, this is what we doing. Like, I'm gonna try to get this money, and we gonna work on being together at the same time. But that's like it.
So
takes,
where's she supposed to go?
It takes a focused individual. Like, no, you let her do her thing too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't.
But do y'all leave each other alone for this time, or
do
y'all still be in the vicinity working on y'all own shit?
Like I said, you get the foundation basically. You just kind of get understanding. You kind of like when I say you gotta have a plan nowadays. Like when you get into a relationship with women, like you gotta let them, like you gotta lay some grooves down, like lay some frameworks and how things gonna work. And you negotiate with the woman. I hate to say it's like a business, but you gotta set it up the grounds as a business. But like let the emotions be genuine, but let business be business basically sometimes. But I'm all for just saying fuck the business and like let's just go for this fun ass ride together. You know what I'm saying? Just this emotional roller coaster and just having it because I love that shit.
But I'm asking you, in that time period where it's like you getting your shit together, I'm getting my shit together.
You just kind of
build the foundation.
You communicate between.
Do you
you still see
deal
her.
with each other?
Yes.
You still date?
I think you should.
That?
I think if to keep that bond basically, you know what I'm saying. I think you do need to kind of like not check in, but like check in shit.
But are you together?
So you want?
Because,
so you think?
I
think
a lot of people think right person, wrong time. So let me just leave you alone, and I'll come back out of nowhere in 6 years. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
And I don't think you can't, like you said, that bond is gonna break. You have ample time to build that bond with somebody else.
So you think a relationship keeps the the string attached?
Yeah, I mean, but at the same time, if it of course if it's unhealthy, let that shit go. But I think
If
Like you
everything's
can
good,
have, you can be if you have a solid foundation and we communicating it. I'm gonna move to New York for 2 years to go get my shit together, and
I'm gonna
you
be in
you stay
Houston.
here and you do this and da 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 da. And when we come back together in 5 years, we gonna be settled, and that's when we can.
that's
you know what I'm saying?
so much can happen in 5 years.
But if you together, you know what I'm saying.
But
you
so
have
much
a
can happen in 5 years. So much can happen in a year. Like man, life can hit you.
yeah.
So like for me to be just be like,
So do you think you're supposed to be together or separate?
that's hard. That's hard because like, how are we like, are we really trying to make this work?
If you really want it, you know what I'm saying, you gonna try your hardest to make it work. And honestly, it's gonna be hard, but it's not gonna feel as hard as it is because if you really want it, you're not even, you know what I'm saying? Like when you in school, if you really want that degree, it's hard, but you do the shit because you know you need to do it. You know what I'm saying?
You
If you
don't
don't
need
want
to
the
be in
degree,
integration,
a lot
bro.
of people will just be just will drop out, will fail a class. Them people who not, don't have, can't see anything past graduating college. Like people who know, like me, I know I want to be a lawyer. I needed to do whatever the hell I needed to do in undergrad so I can at least get to law school.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I can become a lawyer at some point. Like if I don't see that timeline, like you're not gonna have the ambition to do the work. But if you
So you saying, okay, I think you can make it work. Yeah, you make time. You make goals along the way, and you make like a checkpoint. You
Yeah.
kinda like keep going.
But you can't. I feel like even if you set goals out as a couple, you can't follow those goals if you're not together.
Okay, so you're saying the relationship makes kind of like, it's like it's the foundation.
It maintains the foundation.
Okay. Okay, I can see what you're saying. I can see that. But then again, like I think the male ego and the female ego kind of like saying beats apart because you never know what the other motherfucker doing. You don't want to be hurt, but just say like, "Hey, I'm in this
I can see
relationship."
that.
You know what I'm
I can
saying?
see that. Okay, well I don't know. We keep slipping to the long distance. What if it's not a long distance situation? What if it's we both working in Houston? We gotta do this shit. Like we got other stuff to do. How does that work out?
You can make time. Well, but okay, I hate when people say, I hate when people tell me to make time. So I ain't gonna say make time. So you communicate like you communicate like, look, I'm doing this. You kind of understand each other's schedules and with how they think in certain situations.
But you're together.
You put you together. You can. I think you should put a title on that.
Interesting.
Titles. I guess.
You said that. That never came out of
Okay, my bad. Cause me personally, titles like I feel like I'm in shackles, man. Like as soon as I hear that damn clink clink, like I'm shit. You got me. You got me. Shit. Interesting. You know, end it right there.
Broken college.
Broken fucking college, man. Well, that's another episode of the Recovery Misogynist. Catch us next time. We're gonna keep these topics rolling. Yeah.